Okay guys, real quick, we will talk about how to generate a scatter plot in Desmos. I have kind of like gotten a general data set of points that I'm going to put into a table. So yeah, Desmos.com sends you to the graphing calculator right here, right? And so let me zoom out a bit. Yeah, that's good. I want to set that up so they show up bigger. I want to do minor grid lines, get rid of minor grid lines, and then change my steps so that each it's going up by one each time, right? Now I'm going to focus on quadrant 1 right here, and so the idea is I want to put my data in here, so I'm going to hit plus here, and a table. And I've got x1 and y1, that's what I want, because that's going to help me generate my my equation for this data set. So I got 1, 2, 2, 4, 3, 6, 4, 5. Again, I just have a random set of points that I generated to use as my scatter plot. You will actually use real data rather than just kind of like this general nonsense data that I'm using, just to show you how to do this. Right, so you put your x's and y's in here. 9, 14, 10, oops. 10, 13, 11, 15, 12, 18, 13, 20, 14, 22, 15, 24. Okay, and I'm actually going to zoom out a touch so we can get everything on here, and it'll actually, So I think we've got all our points right there. So we have a general upward trend line. If you zoom in, it'll show you exactly where they are. But so that's where we are right now. Okay, now if I want to generate the trend line for it, I'm going to put an expression together here. And remember, it's y equals, don't want caps lock, y equals mx plus b is our general form of the equation, right? However, what we want to do is for this y and this x, we want to be referencing this data here and here. So we need to like specify that it's x1 and y1. So how you do that, you go down here to y1, and you want to get that little kind of like the little shoot, I'm spacing on what it's called, the sub, I guess, letter, right? So instead of being an exponent, it'll show up underneath it, right? So you go to your keyboard right here, you'll hit ABC. Actually, let me move this. Yeah. And then you see this A, B right here. So you'll hit AB, and it drops you into that kind of that lower space, and you put 1 so that you're referencing Y1 right here, right? And then we'll go do the same thing for X, and we'll say X1 right there. And it'll be referencing x1 here. Now, why it's kind of like giving me an error right here is because it's saying equals, but what we want to do is say approximately. So we do the tilde right there, right? That's just like what you see. That's like, in mañana in Spanish, right? That gives it the ña sound, right? But anyway, that's the tilde right there. Typically, it's in the upper left corner of the keyboard. You can also find it. Maybe we can find it right here. Oh, right there. Boom. See, right there. So we'll do 2. Let's actually just do 1 to make sure that we can get it on here, right? So boom, right there. So it's right there. So collapse that. And what this gives you is your slope here, and then your equation right here. So what you would do when you write this, let's just go to Word real quick. So when you're writing your equation, right? Is that right here? It's going to be, oh, come on, I can't even get it. Right there. Okay, it's going to be, y equals whatever our slope is. In this case, it's that 1.49. We'll round that to 1.5. 1.5x plus, is it plus for this? Yeah, plus 0.09, so we'll round that to 0.1. 0.1. So that's your equation when you put it together for this project. Close that. And yeah, so we get that slope from here, right? That's your m value, and then you got your b value right here, so your slope and your y-intercept. So that's how you generate your equation of your line for your data set right there, okay? Enjoy.